This is one event that the Gliding Glaciers are most excited to host. It kind of literally defines who they are. Rocks gliding across a pebbled sheet of ice. This is, of course, curling. Hey everybody, I'm Greg Woods. Welcome to the start of the second half of the 2024 Winter Marble League, sponsored by Mint Mobile. We are back in this bonspiel for curling. In this iteration of the event, you will see the marbles slide down across the ice, give the appropriate curl if they want it, and land somewhere down in the rings that are known as the house. That one, a safe shot off to the left side in the 1-point ring. There you can see the scoring in the upper left. Santa's squad taking a much more direct line through the inner part of the house. That red ring is worth 3. They did not land on the button, however, and that is worth 5. Minty Maniacs, they put down a guard out there. Second shot for Santa's squad here in the second end. They also put a guard on the other side. Now it's up to the Minty Maniacs. Let's see if they can create some collisions. Oh, they bump and get right there in the center, but with that one sitting in the white ring, it is currently a 2-1 match. Third end, that collision bumps them into that blue ring, and Santa's squad goes up 3-1. Minty Maniacs, they need a heavy shot here, and they curl it around. They do. They put one in the white and tie it up at 3. Here in the fourth end. Ooh, they actually bumped the Minty Maniacs into the ring, and that gives them the win. Got to go back to 2018, the last time that curling was a part of the Marble League. We had it in the qualifiers, in the friendly round, and in the Marble League itself. Gliding Glaciers appropriately get us started here with a safe shot that just comes up short. A 0 for the Glaciers here in the first end. Team Momo uses them and bounces into that 3-point red ring. And that gives them the tentative lead. Gliding Glaciers go on the opposite side and try a slightly heavier shot. Worth 2. Momo in the second end. Across the button and out of the back of the house. Gliding Glaciers starting off the third end with a solid shot, but open to ricochets right now. That's why some teams would put down guards to prevent them, or like that one right there, to prevent a direct strike from knocking them out of where they need to be. It's a gamble, however, when you're playing from behind and the Gliding Glaciers try to split it, and they can't get it done. With the hammer, Momo down the middle, tries to work it in, and displaces one of the marbles slightly. Doesn't knock it out of that red ring, but by putting another marble in there, Momo gets the win, 6-5. Team Momo never medaled, but they were silver medalists kind of in 2018 when they were Team Mo-Mary. Oh, this one goes well awry. The snowballs actually jump off of the curling stone when they get to the edge. Solar flares, high guard. And you will see marbles in curling sometimes do that, setting up later shots and kind of forcing teams to choose one side of the ice. Snowballs with a glancing blow to begin the second end. Now solar flares move in for a 2-pointer in that white ring. Snowballs right down the center line. Glance and land on the button. That's 5. A lot of shots to go, though. Can they stay there? Solar flares, are they going to immediately try to displace them? Yes, they do. And knock the snowballs out into the 3-point ring. How do the snowballs respond? That high guard doing its job. Especially the early shots in curling, you are trying to figure out the complexion of the ice. How is it behaving? In this case, it worked out pretty well for the Solar Flares. That was a key moment, followed up the next shot with an expertly delivered throw. Solar Flares get the win 5-3 in Heat 2. Savage Speeders and the Blackjacks getting us started here. Before the Savage Speeders, we neglected to mention who some of these runners are. That was Speedy, by the way. Hart gets things open for the Blackjacks here in the first end, and it's 2-1. Savage Speeders send rapidly out here, right on that center line. Knotted at 2. Club. A little wide on that one. Playing it safe. Notching some points, but also protecting that marble at the back. Swifty with a slight nudge, but stays in that white ring, does the Blackjack. Here's Diamond. Coming down to the near side. An easy 2. A lot of focus on that upper part of the house, so they said, hey, I'm just going to send one out there and hopefully be less of a target. That's where the Savage Speeders go, but Wizzy cannot do it. Ace with the hammer here. Easy little glance. 8-4. The Blackjacks come through on that one very nicely. Savage Speeders, by the way, you go back to 2018. They were bronze medalists in the friendly round. Green Ducks and Team Galactic are up now. The Ducks back right of the house, starting off with a 2. Green Ducks in 8th in the standings. Team Galactic, they're all the way down in 14th. Oh, did they just hold on for 1? No. A bit too heavy-handed. Green Ducks curling out from the middle. Just putting in another easy 2, spreading out their marbles, lessening the chance of a double takeout. Team Galactic short on this one. You'd have to think the next one might find the middle. Shot 5 for the Green Ducks. Actually knocks that Team Galactic into the house. At the end of the third end, 5-2, the Ducks are leading with Quacky, the final throw. Green Ducks can't get there. Let's see what Pulsar can do. That was used perhaps as a guard more than anything. Pulsar goaded into trying to get a combo, and it didn't work. Team Galactic goes down 5-2. We mentioned the team lineups, by the way. The team is free to choose any lineup they want, and it will change. Well, we think it will change. It can change from one round to the next. You don't have to use the same 4 marbles every single time. Perhaps there could be some strategy there, seeing which marbles have a better command of the ice in these opening rounds versus later on. Bumble and Bonbon both unable to find the house here. Heading into the second end, we got a point on the board. Bumblebees, that was Stinger. Now watching Mocha. Sliding right in that same direction. Barely any contact between them. They're safe in the 1 ring. Honey heading straight there and knocks a teammate right out. I think got that throw just a bit wrong. Ended up over-curling back to the right. Trying to catch that outer ring. And can't do it. Coco just off. Hive now. Looking to the near side. Too far. Fudge goes top side, straight through the house. And we are tied. So the tiebreaker is based on which marble is closest to the button, and it's the Bumblebees. Hazers and the Wolfpack. Ooh, that had a lot of speed. Foggy just shoots right through it. Here's Balto. Wolfpack in the middle of the pack, 9th in the overall standings right now. Hazers are dead last. 1 apiece. Remus finds 2 points in that white ring. What can Cloudy do? A lot of speed here. Oh, and missed hitting on the nose and instead knocks out a teammate. Sirius much closer to the center line. A safe 1 up top. Guarding that button, making sure that if the Hazers want to get there, they're going to have to curl around or get a ricochet, and they go right past it and do end up in the blue ring for 1 point. Wolfpack still hold the 4-2 lead. Playing it safe here, absolutely. Wolfpack didn't even want to get that one close, and they maintain the 4-2 lead and win the heat. Crazy Cat's Eyes and the Jungle Jumpers. Cats go straight on through. They were bronze medalists in one of the groups in the qualifiers back in 2018 in curling. Jungle Jumpers. This is kind of a new opportunity for the Jungle Jumpers. They were not in the Marble League the last time we had this. They were in the qualifiers, however, and got 4th in their group. Still scoreless. Go back to those qualifiers in 2018. They got a 4-1 win, did the Jungle Jumpers over the Cobalts in round 1, and then lost 2-0 to the Midnight Wisps. And they are in the lead right now, 1-0. Crazy Cat's Eyes trying to catch that outer ring. That is so close. But I don't think they got it. Jungle Jumpers trying to catch that bottom ring down to the near side. Also a bit too far. Crazy Cat's Eyes have another opportunity. And this one's short. This one's well short. What happened there? Jungle Jumpers just need to throw this one safe, and they will get the win. Woo. All right. Expertly done there, too. 3-0. Jungle Jumpers win the heat. Balls of Chaos and the Raspberry Racers are coming up now. Here in Heat 8. Balls of Chaos 10th in the overall standings. Raspberry Racers right below them in 11th. An opportunity here for one of these teams to climb well into the top 10 with a great result. Third shot here. Balls of Chaos. That's Anarchy. Resi coming up now in the last throw of the second end. We do 4 ends, by the way. Clutter. Notch that white ring, 2 more. And Balls of Chaos have 2 at the back of the house. Raspberry Racers send Rizzy now. Too heavy. I think they were trying to catch that center back Balls of Chaos, remember, but unable to do so. Disarray. Right in that red ring. Very nice. 8-0 is the lead, and Raspberry Racers are just going to have to chuck this and see if they can create some chaos, but they cannot. They missed all of the marbles there. They guarantee that it's not a shutout, but 8-2. Easy. As we round out the heats with Balls of Chaos. And so here is our tournament format, and 9th to 16th is set. Jelle's Marble Runs is excited to announce the launch of our toy brand. Start off with our Collector Series marbles, which includes 32 of our most popular marble teams. Or you can buy sets of 10 marbles so you can have team races with one of our Skyway Chase Marble Run sets. And to track their progress, you can use one of the 5 competition racing brackets we've included. So come and join the Jelle's Marble Runs community and let's race! Shop now on jellesmarbleruns.com. The heats are complete. Now the seeding is done and we are ready to jump head first into this tournament knockout format. A lot on the line here for quite a few of these marbles, as Team Momo and the Solar Flares get us underway. Momo in 6th in the standings, Solar Flares I mentioned down in 12th, and they immediately try to go head-to-head here. 2 apiece in the first end. Mo goes dead down the middle here and just misses out on a solid landing on the button. Still collects the points. They go up 5-2. Scorch laying down a guard. Now Mo lays down a guard as well, trying to protect those 5. Radiance straight down the line and knocks that marble a little farther onto the red, but more importantly, stays on the red themselves. We're knotted at 5 apiece. It might have been a missed shot there. I'm not sure the utility of that particular placement. Ember with the hammer. Tries to go on to the button, goes just past it, still stays on the red, and gets the win with the hammer for the Solar Flares, 8-5. Blackjacks and Green Ducks. We start things off with Heart. Back left of the white 2-point ring. Green Ducks try to curl it toward the center. Just off. They stay in the 2-point ring as well. This is Club going into the 1, giving Blackjacks the lead. Billy moving outward, trying to knock that marble from the house, but can't do it. Instead, ends up beyond in the 0. Big miss there for the Green Ducks. What can the Blackjacks do? They add on to their lead. Good throw here for the Green Ducks into the red. Speed being carried there. Oh! Ends up knocking them ever closer to the button, but the Blackjacks do get some more points. Final throw. Are the Green Ducks going to play this safe? No, they won't. Almost disaster. Green Ducks finish 7-6. Bumblebees and the Wolfpack getting us going with Honey. That throw dead down the middle, but too far. Balto, who was used first, I believe, last time out for the Wolfpack, goes out for 2. Second end starts with Hive. Down the middle. Can't use that team as a backstop when the team member is already out of the house. Remus goes very wide here, just barely catches the blue ring on the far top side. Just a safe 1-point throw there. Not very aggressive, however. Let's see if that comes back to haunt them. Leaving that middle open, the Bumblebees tie it up. Good throw there by Bumble. Here's Sirius. What kind of response do they have? Only one more, but it's enough to give them the lead. But still, that middle is wide open. Stinger. Final throw there. Oh, collects teammate. And still gets some points between the two of them. 5-4. Wolfpack with the hammer. Can they get it? Yes! That bottom near side of the sheet, I should say, was wide open. And they decided, let's collect the points. Fenrir delivered. On to quarterfinal number 4. It's the Jumpers and Chaos. 2 points in the dead center, back of the house. Start things off for Jump. Now it's Tumult. Just positioning that marble right in front. Strategy there, because if there's a head-on collision, you've got that marble right behind you to take most of that energy rather than you being whipped out of the house. Jungle Jumpers go wide on that throw. Take the lead, 3-2. Good response by Balls of Chaos. Now they go up, 4-3. This is Leap for the Jungle Jumpers. Safe 1 to tie it. I know they do not have the hammer here. Watching what Clutter does. Also going to that top side of the ice and trying to go for that inner ring. Instead, settles on the 2. 6-4. Nice glance there, and exactly what I talked about earlier, where that impact falls. Well, your marble is safe. Big throw here for Balls of Chaos, and it secures the win. 8-5. And so more of the bracket is filled in. And if you like this tournament-style format, by the way, check out our Skyway Chase Marble Run set. That has all of the tournament brackets built within it. We get to share our joy of marble runs with you, and you are supporting this channel as well. So we thank you in advance. Solar Flares and the Green Ducks in semifinal 1. Opening shots, too far. There we get a 2 from the Solar Flares. That is Scorch. Mallard. Following a similar line and a similar result. We're all tied up. Radiance looks to the lower part of the house, and oh, that is so close. They're going to call it a 2. Same thing there. Wow, these teams are mirroring each other on those shots. Right on the edge of that 3-point ring, but it is scored a 2 for both. Now right down the middle, collisions for the Solar Flares. They are able to increase their point total by 1. Green Ducks. They also try to get the multiple ricochet, and it is enough. 6-5. Green Ducks are moving on to the final. Semifinal number 2. Wolfpack and Balls of Chaos. Again, Balto. Very strategic is that marble. Tumult. Looks low. 1 for 1. Here's Remus. Just left of center in that 2-point white ring. Remember, the button is worth 5. Red ring 3, white ring 2, and the blue ring 1. Wolfpack very safe. Covering that up, but they are touching. So that does open the possibility for a ricochet, and I think that's what Balls of Chaos were attempting there. They're able to curl around those two, but not displace them. 5-3, the Wolfpack in the final end here, adding to it 8-3. This is going to take a big throw from Balls of Chaos to come out of this one. The duty will fall to Disarray, who tries to get that teammate into the red and onto the button. Can't do it. Wolfpack get the win, 8-5. Balls of Chaos come up just short. And so, our final has been determined. First, we have to do the bronze medal match. Solar Flares, 12th in the overall standings versus Balls of Chaos. They are 10th in the overall standings. The Flares send out Scorch first. Chaos will respond with Tumult. Down the middle here, and 2 for VOC. Solar Flares. They come to the low side. Oh, just out the back of the house. They have 2 that have attempted to catch the back half of that blue ring, and they've been unsuccessful in both. That one also an unsuccessful throw for Anarchy. Ember. And a couple of throws left for this team. They need to make them count, and they do. 2-2. What can Clutter do? One more throw for each team after this one. Gives Balls of Chaos the lead, 3-2. Here's Radiance. Angling off to the far side. Was trying to sneak between those marbles, but they lead 4-3. It comes down to Disarray. Can Balls of Chaos claim the bronze? No! Solar Flares are bronze medalists in curling. Wouldn't think of Solar anything doing well on frozen ice, heat and the cold, but boy, they made it work. Well done to the Solar Flares. And now we are on to the final. Green Ducks versus Wolfpack. Ducks begin with a 3 in the back of the center red ring. Quacky gives way to Balto, who goes wide. Big mistake there for the Wolfpack, and they've not made many of those. Ducky lances off. Oh, puts both of them into the 2. It does increase their total 4-0. But it's dangerous at the back there. Wolfpack need to carry some speed and try to knock those Green Ducks out. That is what they try, but they couldn't do it. 4-2. Here's Mallard. Well done. Beautiful shot. Knocks the Wolfpack back out into the 1-point ring and gives the Green Ducks a 5-point lead with 2 throws to go after this one. It'll be 6-2. Billy with the final throw for the Green Ducks. Trying to get gold, and they go right through the house. Is the door open for a combo? Fenrir tries to carry speed, misses. The Green Ducks have 1 gold in curling, their first gold of these games. Congratulations, the Wolfpack get the silver, and Solar Flares get the bronze. Solar Flares now have 1 medal of every color so far. Wolfpack have 2 silvers. Green Ducks, that is their first gold. They've got 3 bronze. Also, with this being the final team event of these games, that means we get to crown a Best Captain Award. 5 team events that we've had, and I'm happy to announce that the winner after all 5 with the most cumulative team points is the Green Ducks Mallard. 67-61 over Snowy from the Snowballs. Team Momo's Momo also tied at 61 for 3rd. As we look at the overall standings here in the Marble League, Green Ducks have jumped 7 spots to the lead. They now have a 2-point advantage over the Jungle Jumpers. Crazy Cat's Eyes dropped 2. Wolfpack up 5, knocking on the door of the podium. Savage Speeder's down 4. That's a bit surprising. We'll see you for the next event, the ski jump.